since the curse was cast. Everlight Kingdom, they're on a quest to save their ass. Journey with us as we tell you the tale. It goes down rough like a pure mountain nail. Everlight Kingdom, down at Everlight.
High above the realm, an imperial airship of the Ronuit Empire soars through the skies. Francis, Lucian, Pebbles, and Norm imprisoned within. Captured by Ambassador Elmer in a petty act of vengeance, they now face a far more dangerous player, Emperor Raylar himself, who sees an opportunity to secure power by forcing Lucian into a royal marriage, one that would make his daughter the future empress. But fate had other plans. After Nightshade was transported back to Everlight with Lucian via a teleportation spell, the magic warps, twisted by the curse. A rift tears open within the airship, unleashing chaos, fire, and destruction in an instant. The skies above Everlight Kingdom have never looked darker. The portal that opened up, wherever it may be, was clearly unexpected and caused severe damage to the airship and probably took out a few select people. Difficult to tell what people it took out, but it was clearly a large number of people because when the portal opened, there was some sort of magical surge that wound up causing it to be more explosive than anticipated. If a portal also opens up within somebody, they just fucking explode.
Nice.
And are eviscerated. Francis and Lucian, you guys begin to feel your magical potential slowly coming back to you, as if whatever was hindering it has been destroyed. Whatever spell slots you have or regained, you can now use again. Pebbles and Norm, you guys notice the color coming back to Francis ever so slightly. You feel the airship shake. It doesn't feel like it's going down, but something is clearly happening.
I didn't notice that was your skin color. I always thought it was dirt. Oh, okay.
You want to start?
Can I use Mage Hand to pick the locks on my handcuffs?
Absolutely. Have it make a sleight of hand check.
17 plus 3, a natural 20.
Francis, you're able to pop the lock off of yours with the help of your mage hand.
I just look exhausted as I'm purely getting sicker by this infection.
Francis, do you get Pebbles out as well?
If I can, yeah. 15.
Sleight of hand check. 15? Okay, yeah, that.
Go.
So you get your shackles off.
I want to just break my fucking handcuffs with my strength.
Make a strength check.
Alright, so I crit with a 19.
Okay, yeah, and then yeah. So you kind of. Pretty Lucy, we're gonna cut back to you.
You know, I'll do one. We'll need to make strength check.
Okay.
No, 5.
Yeah, no, you're just kind of like, yeah, let's go. Alright.
Then I Mage Hand the door. Is it a wooden door?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna firebolt the door.
Alright.
It's 9.
Nope. And now the door's on fire.
I mean, eventually it'll burn through. Do I just keep blasting it? Just
Yeah,
over
sure,
and over?
yeah.
I've got it's a cantrip, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you can use it infinite times.
So I'm just gonna keep casting while you move on to the thing. I'm just gonna keep just smashing the fucking door.
Lucy, and eventually you'll hear a door just kind of.
And then you hear me say, "Come on, Norm," down the hallway, and hopefully you recognize it's me. I don't know.
I'm just gonna get up and be like, bro, look, they're getting out.
Yeah, he's trying to get out, and he's like, "Stay here," and he begins to put.
Hell no. So as he's putting the key in the lock, can I touch him?
Yeah, make an attack roll first.
7 plus 5, 13. I'm gonna do a level 2, and I'm gonna add my plus 10 to
So
it.
yeah, roll your damage.
23 points of damage. You know, I had my hands right there in the front.
They're the front.
So he turned around to run up to him and ha.
He tries to kick you off, but you place your hands on his chest and you cast inflict wounds, and this dude just dies horribly.
And I was perfectly friendly and like kind of nice to you.
Yeah.
And he killed him.
And you just straight up killed him.
That's fine.
That's for what your boss
Just
said.
joined the guard to provide for his family.
Alright, so now he is on the floor. The key was in the lock when you grabbed. So you finish turning it through, and as that happens, you open it up. Lucian, you do eventually bump into Norm.
Tito toucher.
And I see Lucy and I go, that makes sense.
As most member of the clergy, he is that, but he's our friend.
Oh, you're the guys he was talking about?
You didn't think to,
Yeah, I got us going on here so we
didn't-
could find you.
you didn't think to bring that up?
No.
Hey, Norm.
There.
Do you know where our stuff is?
Yeah, it'd be in the stuff room. Down the hall, take a left, take a right, take a right, take a right, take a left, lead left, and a left, and a left, and you go.
How about you
up
lead
and
the way?
left off.
How about you lead the
just
way?
show
Okay,
us
yeah,
where
sure.
it is?
There you go.
You guys are just going in circles.
Can I roll to see if I guessed the right door?
11.
All right, so eventually, after you guys kind of start perusing the ship, you do eventually find a few lockers. There's a stairway leading upstairs where you hear a bunch of guards starting to freak out. And you guys find some lockers next to those stairs that are locked, but they are clearly containing a lot of contraband. Clearly, they were planning to sell whatever gear they got off their prisoners at their empire. So in order to open it up, one of you guys are going to have to get the lock open.
I will try.
Pebbles, you'll go first.
Did you just kick it open?
16.
16? Okay.
19
Yeah, I'm
plus.
just gonna open it.
He rolled a 19 on the die.
Here's what happens. Pebbles, you successfully kind of get the lock open. You're able to just sort of jimmy it. Let's just say you use like a little trick. Like you have like a bobby pin in your hair. You're able to just like barely...
And then he comes over and just pulls the door off the frame.
As soon as you open it up, you're like, I got it. He takes the door and pops it off. And he goes, we're in.
So what kind of contraband is in here? Is it just like weapons and
It's
stuff?
all of you guys' stuff.
Alright, take
all that's in
my
there, though?
That's
stuff.
all that's in there.
Okay, I got my
I need to
stuff.
work harder capturing people.
Is the book and the rest of your stuff though?
Oh yeah, the book's with my stuff.
Can I borrow that, buddy?
Yeah, sure.
My journal? Thanks.
So as you guys get to the top floor, there is on this airship. It's not very big. It's about the length that the hallway downstairs was. So it's not very huge. There is
It's a blimp.
it's basically a blimp. Yeah. You see outside. You are now on the top floor. This is no longer a room. You are now on deck, and you can see the sky around you. You are very high up in the air. You can see ropes connecting to a very large bulbous, not necessarily a balloon, but it's basically to that effect, elevating you guys up in the air, and the deck is slowly, ever so slightly swaying back and forth. You can see people running around, freaking out as fires and slowly coming from downstairs. And a fire has even been started near where the steering wheel is, and there is a lot of blood and guts covering the steering
Are
wheel.
you over the land or sea?
You're over land. You're still in Everlight. So, in fact, I would say in the time that it's been since you departed, you're only barely making it to the west of the map. You were in the center before. As you guys get to the top deck, you see guards all standing around, and they see each of you guys, and they go, "The prisoners are escaping!" And they all pull out their swords. They are not high level.
Can I interject? So we're all going to die at this point, so maybe we should just work together to get this thing landed, and then we'll deal with the arresting and not arresting. That seems fair. The thing's on fire right now, so
Make a perception or persuasion check for me.
8.
Okay, yeah, they're clearly more concerned about what their boss is gonna do in the event that they let you escape more than they are with dying.
I just throw up everywhere. I'm just hoping they slip
I
on
cast
it.
Dragon's Breath on my familiar.
All right, go for it.
It's a 2.
All right, roll it. Miles.
You evaporate all of them.
Fuck. It's a 13. Lucky number 13. You know how that goes. Oh, you cast Confusion centered on yourself. What is
So now
that?
you're-
It's not targeted on me though. It just says centered on myself. What does that mean? The spell assaults and twists creatures' minds, spawning delusions and provoking uncontrolled actions. Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on you. Okay, so it is just centered on me. It's not targeted me. Feed me. I mean, I don't want to target any of my companions, so it's not going to do anything for me.
So you still have to choose. So
Do I?
Yeah, I'm gonna say because it's still cast, it doesn't just disappear.
Choose who has the best wisdom.
Do you have the highest
I have
wisdom?
Megan.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
He's
I
a
have to.
cleric. He's definitely got the highest. He should have the highest wisdom.
I just remembered.
You gotta beat a 15.
Because saving throw?
Yes.
Well, 5, so
You know, I roll a d10 to see what the effect is.
11.
Total?
Yes.
Okay, so hold on. D10.
Damn it.
This creature can act and move normally. It has no effect on you.
Cool, awesome. Well, that worked out.
Okay, so
Okay, awesome.
I'm gonna send him up clearly breathing fire around the balloon and say, I'm gonna put this whole motherfucker down if you guys don't fucking back off. Throw him almost like a paper airplane, but like
As it's kind of spreading fire around it, they look up. It's burning nets that are on the side and stuff is falling off. Okay, so
they can see what
make
it's
an
capable.
intimidation check with advantage.
it's a 10.
Okay, they are not persuaded. They are actually gonna aim for you first.
I'm gonna drop the ship.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, you guys are gonna take
Only you're
a lot
touching
of
you.
damage.
We might just TPK right now.
Yeah, you guys actually might just.
At least I gotta back off.
Wait, your guy's still in prison.
Unless he's on this ship.
Yeah, wait, is Mac on this ship?
No, make an attack roll on the ship for Milo.
Nat 20. Time to make my Tabaxi character.
And that one.
Nat 1.
So
God.
you go, that's it, I'm doing it. And he goes up and he gets ready to just blast one of the ropes and just smoke kind of pops out of it. And it looks like he had the hiccups.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to go ahead and roll.
Do I see Nightshade anywhere?
Not near you, but she may be on where the port was.
16.
10.
Mine's a 21.
First in the order is going to be Pebbles.
Let's go ahead and shoot this guy. 13 to hit.
That does not hit. You take out your bow, you pull it back and fire, and it whizzes past the guy, and the arrow sticks into the side of the ship. Next in the order is going to be Francis, actually.
Alright, I'm just gonna cast Firebolt on this dude over here. 17 on the die.
That hits.
2 damage. I'm in my familiar. He's gonna be right here. Now he's got the flyby ability, which makes it where he can make an attack and escape without making an opportunity attack.
Okay, that's fine.
So he's gonna do his 5-foot cone on these guys.
Okay, sure thing.
They need to make a dex save. It's 6 damage. If they succeed, they take half. The dex save, they have to be the 15.
Okay, they do succeed, so they each take half damage.
And then I'm gonna have him fly out of range.
Next is the bad guys.
Let's go ahead and start seeing who they hit. First one's going to be Lucian. Okay, they succeed. He is going to deal 4 points of piercing damage. He takes out his spear and jabs you with it. The next is going to go for Pebbles.
It's a 14 armor class.
14. Okay, so they hit 3 points of damage. Yeah, they're going to move to you. Okay, they do not succeed. They swing their spear, and this time you're actually... Yeah, like the man. It like whizzes slightly past your nose. Okay, so he is going to... What has he got to beat?
16.
Alright, he deals 4 points of piercing damage to you. He is going to move right there because I went into that, so go ahead and get an opportunity to attack on him.
14 on the die with my quarterstaff, which I never use. 15 hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay, so
he's able to kind of parry your block. He tries going to swing again, you're able to block his as well.
Got it.
Okay, and now we're going to go to Norm.
I'll shoot someone not directly in front of me.
Which one do you want?
There's that guy. and then
I'm
there's
literally
that guy.
surrounded right now. I
Hit
think.
one of the ones that have already been hit.
Oh fuck.
Did he put what?
What are you staring at?
No.
It's about one.
That one.
That's
That is
is that
three.
4?
That's
3.
four.
I got 4 this
Well, it's 4 this game.
You did.
Do you remember the gun that you just fixed?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Turns out the bubblegum didn't work.
You fire and it explodes in your hand. It deals 1 point of fire damage and just collapses on the floor, completely useless and broken.
Great.
Hey everyone, this is your DM, JT. Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Everlight Kingdom. We reached 12 followers on Spotify and 10 on YouTube, and I really appreciate and value that so much. You are all amazing, and I cannot thank you enough for taking time to listen, but genuinely, thank you. I wanted to drop a quick update on you guys. Usually we release episodes on Wednesday mornings, but starting next week going forward, episodes will start releasing on Saturday mornings instead. This is just a move to kind of fit our aesthetic better. So yeah, going forward, episodes will release Saturdays instead of Wednesdays. So if you don't see an episode release around the usual time, that's why. And next week's episode will be a very interesting one, so be sure to tune in because I don't think anyone will want to miss it. Let's get back into it. I hope you enjoy and that you're having a very peaceful day. Next in the order is going to be Lucian. Lucian, fuck some people up.
Please. Please fuck some people up.
Do it.
So the guy right in front of me, pull out my long sword. Shang Shang.
Please do. Go ahead, check that dice roll.
13 plus 5.
You take your sword out and you knock his weapon back and you take it and you just shank him right in the stomach.
8 plus 3 is 11.
And you deal about 11 points of damage.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead.
Bonus action for War Priest, I can use bonus action to make another weapon attack. Shank somebody else. And it's an 8.
Okay, that does not hit. So you try to attack again, and this guy kind of dodges out of the way of your sword swing. Kind of Pebbles is up next.
I'm gonna attack the guy that he just attacked in front of me with my short sword.
Do it.
19 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
12.
12. All right, he's dead.
Freeze.
Francis, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Thunderwave.
What do you do? Now, don't forget to roll your d4 as well.
4.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay, so 15-foot cube originating from me, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, and you, unfortunately, but 5 enemies in range of that. They all, let's see, it's 2d8 thunder damage, and they're pushed 10 feet away. Okay, so they need to make a dex save. It's 2d8. If they succeed, they take half damage and are not pushed away from me. If they fail, they take full damage and get pushed 10 feet away.
What did they do? They did not succeed.
Okay, then they take 11 thunder damage, and they're all pushed 10 feet away from me.
That's including me.
Yes, unfortunately. I can't exclude them.
So all those 5 enemies you just hit are dead.
Oh,
Wow, all of them.
except for hopefully you.
So there's only 2
Should
left?
be like,
Oh fuck, I killed
there
Norm.
should be like, yeah.
Oh, him?
Well, not killed him. He's just down. We
He's
just need to
prone?
stabilize him.
Okay, so we have these two guys left.
But I did just kill 5 people in one turn.
Well, they had some buried.
Yeah, I forgot I had Thunder Wave. I'm never in that position. Okay, we can always
We
take
can
him.
rebuild them.
So I'm gonna use Milo. I'm here. Breath weapon. It only hit one guy, but it's this guy over here. If that matters, he needs to make a dex save. He's got to be a 15.
You made a nat 1.
Oh shit!
Oh,
then he-
nice.
Go ahead.
3d6. It's gonna end up being a 13.
Yeah, he's down.
And he's got a 60-foot movement, so I'm just gonna move him over here next, in between me and this other guy, just as a little buffer.
Sure.
And there's only one guy left, and it is his turn, I think.
How come he hasn't pissed his pants yet?
Yeah, he just wants like everybody
Just to get fucking exploded. Yes.
All right. So after all this has happened, this one guard who is pretty fucked up just goes, "I surrender."
Kill him.
Yeah. Next in the order is gonna be Norm. So you're down.
Norm's down, but he needs
Straight
to,
up.
he needs to do a death save.
Oh, so
Oh, is that what you needed me to want? You hit me to 1 HP.
Oh, I thought you were at 1 HP when I hit
I
you.
did too. And he,
Oh, no, you're up then. I'm
yeah.
so sorry, but you still got knocked back 10 feet.
yeah.
Gotcha. No, I thought I straight up fucking killed
no,
you.
what-
How do you bring this ship down?
I don't know. The captain's dead.
Throw him off the ship. Oh, hey, we need to bring this thing down before it burns up quicker than we can do. So I'm gonna go fiddle with controls and see if I can figure it out.
As you guys run up to the controls of the ship, there is a body there. It is not dead, but it's familiar looking. It is Nightshade. It looks like she teleported here after the result of the teleportation misfire that got you landed weirdly in Thetheus.
Lucy, your mom's over here.
You got some explaining to do.
I'm explaining, doo-doo. I'm gonna throw out a plan.
13, Alex.
We have an ice guy. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna figure out how the thing is. You need to work on trying to put the fires out. I mean, we could just have a free airship here if we can put the fires out.
And it's probably too great.
You got ice stuff, right?
Can you
Sort
cast
of?
ice?
Can you do produce water? What do you have?
Well, you could put out the fires with
Or
the
can we
ice.
just search
Create
the ship?
water?
They have, yes, create
Yes,
water.
put out the fires.
Fine, I'll create fucking ice. Well, instead of be creating ice and it's just gonna melt and try to put out fires. So create water is like you just create up to 10 gallons of clean water.
That's what I was
But instead it's gonna be ice. And
How would it be ice?
Some ice guy.
All of his power.
Even if it melts and it's still water, it still
I'm
puts
just
out
telling you
fire.
how it's gonna look.
Is that a spell slot?
Yes,
Okay, go ahead and roll a d4 as well.
Okay, cool.
it's a 2.
Oh, great.
Officer.
Yeah, roll that. It's a 57.
57. For the next minute, any flammable object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another person bursts into flame. Fuck. So you gotta create water and instead create fire.
I'm not touching anything though. It's just happening.
But it's still,
Does it go that way or
I don't know. I don't know how you want to rule that. But yeah,
I'm not touching anything. I'm just
yeah,
I'm
next
gonna count
minute.
your ice magic as an extension of you.
it's only a minute. So I'm gonna use
a whole bunch of shit up?
So you just make the flames rock. Yeah, it's like a flamethrower. The fire is now spreading.
Oh, shit.
Exactly what we did want.
I'm still fiddling with the controls. I don't know if I need to do anything for that.
Make a. Let me tell you what you.
I was
I'm
trying to
trying
help
to just
him.
bring
but-
this ship down. Yeah, could you do a help action so I can roll advantage?
Yeah, please.
I rolled 2 18s. Only
Did I wake the guard up?
So there's your advantage.
was it investigation or what?
Yeah, let's just go ahead and say investigation just to save some time.
25.
Okay, cool. 25. Okay, you are able to just sort of figure out how this works. You're fiddling with it. There's like a steering wheel.
This is pod racing.
There's like little levers to the side and stuff that are aiming the trajectory. The ship is really kind of shifty a little bit. You start maneuvering with it a lot, and eventually, after enough fiddling with it and a couple of very close misfires, you are able to balance it out to where you begin to feel the control of the ship and the controls that you're using.
I'm gonna start trying to bring it down, but not near the city. I mean, we're pretty far away.
You're
right?
far away from the
I am gonna send my familiar to look for a clearing anywhere open where I can put the ship down. 14 for Milo.
Okay, 14, that'll still work. Through Milo's eyes, you can see
Put it
this is
down.
a huge open clear right here. Literally just
I'm
sending
putting
straight
the ship down.
Yeah. Okay, well, absolutely.
As safely as I can.
Okay, in that case, do make a performance check.
At 1. As safely as I can. the balloon pops and it's like
All the ropes.
going down.
it's like a stalwart. Another happy landing.
Let's see. Okay, so
I don't think there's
We
a.
all died.
I mean, it's better than a TPK that I almost caused a minute ago. At least this one's unintentional.
Oh my god.
I mean, as long as we land and we survive it, we don't need
That whole battle sequence for nothing. If we all
the whole battle sequence is to get us to escape.
Yeah, but if we just all die right here.
Then you've escaped life too. No more misery.
Don't go easy on us. We all die. We all die.
Then we start our next campaign.
It'll be a.
What are we doing, pirates?
Here's what I want to know about what's happening, okay? Is this me steering it at this point that's doing it poorly, or is the ship just lose control?
The wheel comes off of the thing.
Fuck.
You're trying to put it back on it, and then he like makes it worse.
Do they have like an airship life vest of some kind? Parachutes.
Parachutes, and I was looking for those, and no, I didn't get an answer.
We could cut the ropes and just climb on the balloon. Let the ship drop. Just ride the balloon around.
Okay, what's happening?
And what is happening?
Okay.
Let's just jump to the chase.
Literally.
You're all dead.
Oh god.
Oh
I want to
god.
ask the audience.
He's doing the fingers.
He's doing the fingers.
Oh no.
He's looking cute as ever.
You're all dead.
Lucian,
Yes.
heads or tails?
Oh my god.
Tails.
Your tails are dead.
Lucian, we will get back to you in a moment. Pebbles, heads or tails? Make a death saving throw.
What am I rolling?
D20, you gotta beat a 10.
6.
You want to do 3 in a row or just
Yeah, 3 in a row.
Okay, so do 3.
You're not gonna.
6 is a no.
13.
13 and
You got
success.
one save.
1-1.
Do
20. Nat 20.
That's 2. So you're okay, but we'll also get back to you two in a moment. Francis, tails.
Yeah.
Here's the tails. Make some death saving throws for me.
I'm just gonna roll all 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like. Oh, 5, 15, and a 16.
15 and 16.
And a 5. So I got 2 saves and 1 fail, so I'll roll more.
18.
18. All right, you're good. We'll get back to you 3 in a minute.
Go ahead.
Norm.
No.
Cleric, pray.
Kill.
Make some death saving throws
Okay.
for me.
What is it?
1 save, 2 fails. No, you got 2 fails. You got 3 to fail. You gotta
You got
roll.
one more.
Rolling 1 more. Just roll 1 more.
Oh.
6, it's 18, so you got 2 saves, 2 fails. One more. Need 3.
Everybody survive this session.
That is 5 nat points.
Like we're back to back.
Statistically, that's incredible.
You know what?
Can I make my dice opposite? Low rolls are high and high
Need to
rolls
buy
are low?
dice.
So, now what?
Lucian, Pebbles, and Francis. You guys each wake up in crippling agony.
Oh, so the ship crashed. We just skipped straight to
Yeah, the
okay.
skip is down.
And I'm dead.
You look around and you see Norm has been impaled viciously on the wreckage of the ship. He is viciously massacred.
Can I look at them and go,
Through him.
Lucian, you're in severe crippling pain. Your ribs are broken, and whenever you attempt an action in combat, you must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. On a fail, you lose your action and cannot use reactions until the start of your next turn.
How long is this lasting?
This is until you get magical healing of 6th level or higher.
Jeez.
Pebbles, you are suffering from a minor concussion.
Okay.
You have disadvantage on all your intelligence checks. Now this,
many of those.
You hit heals if you receive any magical healing. However, it does not have a level requirement. So, and I'm also going to have that be an umbrella over any of the checks that fall under the intelligence umbrella. Francis, you have a broken leg. Your speed on foot is halved. You have to use a cane or a crutch to move, and a crutch can mean somebody propping you up. You fall prone after using the dash action. You have disadvantage on dexterity checks made. If your leg is splinted with a medicine check, then magical healing of 6th level or higher can mend the broken leg. As you guys are just sort of writhing in pain.
You've been listening to Everlight Kingdom. Game mastered by JT Fondren. Music by Travis Savoy. Theme song by